Good morning, dear student. Today we are starting our chapter that improvement in food resources is the new chapter. Beta ji, some of the portion of this chapter has been deleted. I'll let you know. First of all, we come to the food. Why the food is important for us? You know that food is very important for us because by the food we get the energy, because by respiration the food burns and we get the energy for all the activities. Food is very necessary because it is necessary for repair of the cells and it gives the resistance to the diseases. You know that. So the food is very important. This is very common term, agriculture. We have done in the 8th class also. What is agriculture? Agriculture is the broad term which is combined form of farming and rearing of animal. Agriculture is the science which deals with the farming, that is cultivation of the plants as well as rearing of animals. That is the agriculture. You know that agriculture is the world's largest and most important industry, and there have been tremendous advancement in agriculture during last century. Because you know why we are doing so? We are doing so because the population is increasing and the land area is not enough. So we have to do the advancement in technology to fulfill the need. In our country, the various revolution has done for the fulfillment of the needs. The green revolution was there. In this revolution, there was enhancement of the production of food grains was there. In the blue revolution, there is production of fishes. White revolution leads to the production of milk, and the yellow revolution is the production of oilseed. So these revolutions were done in our country because when we do anything else, like this type of revolution was done, we are doing all this in excess, and because of this there are our natural resources are disturbing. So we have to do something without disturbing our natural resources, because simply increasing grain production for storage in warehouse cannot solve the problem of malnutrition and hunger. All the people are not getting the food. We have to do something. We have to increase the production of the crops so that everyone get the food. Now you know that if we compare the food production from the 1952 to 2010, the production has increased 4 times. If we compare 1952 to 2010, the food production has increased 4 times. But the land area is increased only 25%. There is increase in the land area for cultivation is 25%, but the production has increased 4 times because of the new technologies and improvement in the agriculture techniques. Now, still we cannot fulfill all the demands because the reason is same, increase of population. And there is also one of the reasons that in our country the different climatic conditions are present. Every crop does not require the same condition and same environment. We have divided the 2 seasons, Rabi season and Kharif season, or Rabi crops or Kharif crops, according to the environment, climatic condition. What are the Rabi crops? You know that it is the winter season crop. Rabi crop is the winter season crop which grow from October, November to March, April. Wheat, gram, pea, mustard are the example. You know that harvesting season, wheat, March, April, everybody knows. And what are the Kharif crops? Kharif crops are those which are grown in rainy season because the Kharif crops needs a large amount of water. Rice or paddy is the very good example. And in between there is a more season, that is the ZAID crops. You haven't heard about this? ZAID crops. It is summer season crop grown from April to June. It is grown from April to June. The main example of this is cucumber, melon, etc. These are the example of ZAD crops, Rabi crops, Kharif crops, and third one is the ZAD crops. Now we come to the improvement in crop yields. What are the different things which we do for the improvement in crop yields?